Good afternoon. It is half-term weekend, therefore I have a bit of free time. So I set myself a challenge to play a series of Czerny Etudes from sight reading. Well, it's not exactly sight reading because I've been teaching a lot of these etudes to my online piano students recently. I've noticed that those who come from Asia or America, they play a lot of Czerny Etudes, and I myself remember that when I was a kid, I play a lot of them as well. Opus 299, Opus 740, yes? You all know them by now, yeah. It is quite strange that we don't use Czerny Etudes as bread and butter in our technique teaching in the UK at all. And I really think that we're missed out there. So, back to the story. A lot of these students who are playing Czerny Etudes, but I don't really think they see the true values of these etudes at all. I really believe that these etudes will provide you a thorough preparation for concert etudes by Chopin and Liszt later on. In a nutshell, I would like you to think about these three things when you learn Czerny Etudes. A. Have you thought about their musical values? For example, phrasing, harmonization, melody, anything about interpretation? And B. Do you really think they are preparing you for bigger concert etudes? Do they carry on their values onto bigger concert etudes? Or some of you who are already at the advanced level and you are learning concert etudes by Chopin and Liszt, and you see a passage or passages that have technical problems and you're trying to find an exercise to solve that problem. Do you or can you find a Czerny Etudes that would prepare you for that specific technical challenge? And C, do you think Czerny Etudes are really for everybody? Yes, I do think so, because the length is quite short, it's quite easy to read, the pattern is quite predictable, and yet the harmonization is very interesting compared to those of Hanon. Now, the only criticism that I would have of Czerny Etudes is they seem to exercise your right hand a lot more than the left hand. Now, I'm not saying that there isn't an exercise for the left hand, but the majority of the exercises are for the right hand. However, if you notice that the left hand, although it is very simple, but if you learn how to control the tone production and how to use the left hand at a completely thorough, supportive role for the right hand, then our left hand is really learning to play with dexterity. After you listen to my Czerny Etudes, I hope you will realize that in Czerny Etudes, we do have articulation, we do have to learn to control long phrases, to produce beautiful melodies, and to appreciate the harmonization. The three Czerny Etudes that I'm going to play for you now are my favorite and also the most popular amongst my students at the moment. But the bottom line is they have very interesting exercises for your concert etudes later on. I like the sort of elegance and lightness that we can actually try to contour or try to refine in Czerny Etudes. Enjoy, and I hope you will appreciate Czerny in a totally different way now. See you later! This is the end of my video, but what have you forgotten? Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.